surprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Leads to second and goal.
Here's Tua again. Caught just shy of the goal line. And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big one tight end.
Sanders all set to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Come on, come on.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. He gets this to Harold Fannin Jr. complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. Browns are lining up to punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Ready.
Tua now from the gun. Finds his back. Achane breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Tua out of the pistol. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. Got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa again. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. That's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19, target. 19, 18.
Play action, Sanders. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Going again here, Sanders. Up roll left side, caught by Brown. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
To the air on 1st down, Sanders. He's throwing deep to the... That's complete inside the 35. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Moving the screen pass for Jenkins. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for Cleveland, 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
Here we go, here we go. Count, ready.
With Sanders out of the pistol. Jenkins on the drop down. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Ready, right?
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it, that's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Ready, go!
Shotgun handoff here for Jenkins. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. It's Jenkins again. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns reach pay dirt for the 1st time this game. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. And his choice to leave that end zone going to cost him a chunk here. He's out shy of that 25-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
21G.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Throwing again. Here's Tua. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Tagovailoa on 1st down. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to A.J. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Out wide, and it's intercepted. Kicked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Sanders going to look to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. But those are the hurry-up offense here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
2nd and 4. Completed over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Judkins running between the tackles. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
18 Cardinal.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd
That's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Cougar 19.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. And he has the Cleveland touchdown! The Browns parlay the interception into points. David Njoku, the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Achane gets this on the draw. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Short pass brought in. And he goes out. Just needs one more step there to reach midfield. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down. Here's Tua. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Here's Tua again. He's got it at the 6. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. If you're out, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did, an injured Brown, and they're tending to him now. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. To return, Jerome Ford. Good work so far. He's got room. And that return ends, but they are very happy about it. Offense taking over all the way down to the opposition's 45.
In his mind, when he hit the Jets and hit that right sideline, he thought he had himself a touchdown. He beat the coverage unit clean, and there was a whole bunch of green grass. Still, an excellent return to be proud of. Really setting this offense up now for some success.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Sanders sending the pass. Finds him over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Browns a 1st. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. Gets it ahead, lines up with about 3. Minkah Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Completed to his running back. And they won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Brought down by Rasul Douglas. Now we've got whistles for a stoppage. Looks like it's for an injured player. And it appears the medical staff is headed for quarterback Shedeur Sanders.
Got it. Ready?
And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Panthers, ready?
First throw for the backup now. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
They're going for it. Here's Watson. Chased out to his right. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ready? Viking, 18.
Judkins. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a 3-yard gain, and they're in great shape now with 2nd and goal from the 1.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
There's another for it. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 2nd quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. And 2:01 on the clock. This is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. So an exciting first half partner has finally reached the 2-minute warning. It's the Dolphins, with 10 to go still on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself, or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Hey, come up too. Hey, 21 here. Solo that giant. Solo.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. He finds Pickens left side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 16 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Finds his man. It's Kraft. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Buying some time right. Now he takes it. He doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Cash is made in close. And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins earn the chance to tie before halftime.
Jason Sanders for the extra.
He can pack it in at this point, Brock. It is already a great game for him. Imagine what he could finish up with if he stays anywhere close to this pace.
Well, this pace right here puts him in the record books. I mean, it is absurd what he's doing, and I love offensively, you keep calling it till they stop it. But goodness gracious, defense, you may want to double cover this guy.
Here's Ford on the return. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now Watson on the play fake. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22.
Here we go. 60 Mavericks. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready, right?
Trying again, following the sack. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Play action now. Here's Watson. He fires one deep down the middle. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it off. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get set. Out.
Tua now from the gun. He'll take what he can get here, Brock. Sliding down to the gain of 3.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Tua looking to throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. This is the tight end. And that brings up 4th and long. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Sanders sends it through. And they've taken back the lead.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
20-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. He's looking deep once again. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go, start. Liking 18. Ready.
He'll throw it. Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Kraft has it. And he has this to the opposing 35.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Achane, a 1st down carry. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. Here's a screen for Achane. He has room past the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Hey, come up two. Come up two. All right, Brian, go. Let's out.
Here's Achane from the pistol. Finds a big lane. And he's finally taken down at the 3. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
21G. Come on, high. Hey.
1st down from the red zone. The Browns close in and take him down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
6 yards. It's 2nd down and 4.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at 3rd and goal.
Kate, you just know as a quarterback there's situations where you're going to gain the trust of the play caller or quickly lose it. And when you take back-to-back sacks, you've lost the trust of your coordinator. And now on 3rd down, well, you better do all you can to regain it.
They'll run. It's Achane. Oh, what a time for some big plays up front, Parker. Back-to-back losses, and they force a 4th and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. Looking to throw. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. The surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd down, run by 4. And he's not going to get there. The defense attacked to deny the marker, and now a chance at a stand here with 3rd and 1.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Watson to throw, 3rd and 2. A little screen pass for Judkins. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Here we go. Shot.
He's back to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
1st down, here's Tua. Forced out to his right. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. And that hit is going to freeze him at this spot. He got stuck right at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Watson looking to throw. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game.
Oh, he was on the move, but so is the defense, and they take him down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Tua setting up to throw. Looking right, and he finds it. And that tackle tackle stops him after a solid game. Now we'll pause for an injured player, and everyone here holding in their collective breath. It's Tua Tagovailoa in need of some attention. 4th down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing. But that's exactly what happened.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds him over the middle. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Let's go. Mustang 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
From the gun, Watson. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. On the move, headed right. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
19, Cowboy 80.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Second down now, 7 to go.
60 Bison. 70 Lions. No, no. Let go.
From the gun, Judkins. He breaks the tackle. No gain on the play, even after he broke the tackle. Just able to get back to the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Working from the gun, Watson. That one's caught by Tillman. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. So the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
All is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Just content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll start the drive with a chance. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Second and 6 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Okay, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Here we go, third and less than a yard. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 2 yards on the pickup, and it'll be first down, Miami.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. This is Reed working the right side. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 9-point advantage. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game. Sanders all set to send it away. Return starts from the goal line. Massive hit. The ball is out. And they dodge a turnover there on the return.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing a lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
Crack all 80.
Watson on first and 10. Running deep down the sideline. And he has this to the opposing 35.
That's good for a first and 10 at the 35.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10.
Kevin Byron. Cougar Knight. Go.
Here's Watson to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Back to the air, Watson. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. This is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Danger, kids. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
Fitzpatrick on the tackle. Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Watson to throw it. He's got it near the 8. They're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Cleveland Browns.
Here's Ford. And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns making a 4-point game here in the 4th. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Browns player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. Crawley's set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. What a poor effort there. The kick goes out of bounds. Excellent field position coming up at the 40. Tagovailoa on first down. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Tua now from the gun. They did it! He made the interception! And the Browns have some new life in the 4th.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now start on the ground. It's Ford. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stop though, made at the 46. 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Ford. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was proven for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
Play action now. Here's Watson. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Watson trying again here on 2nd down. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. Picked off by Kader Kohou. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the play. Run it.
Tagovailoa on first down. Kraft has it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
44, ready.
From the red zone now. Getting out to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And the kick is missed, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like a defensive miscue is going to give them another try. Well, any contact on an extra point is going to draw that flag, and it's going to let them try the point after again. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. Sanders all set to send it away.
Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Here's Ford on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Browns take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
70, Timber. Here we go. Shot. 18 card.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Finds a seam down the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives the Browns a first. Offense up to the line fast.
10 at the 41-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Watson. And they pick him off again. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins getting back on his 6th interception of the season. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. They're going to pass it here. Incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And the trick play doesn't pay off. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Up to the races, middle of the field. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return starts from the goal line. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Big strike downfield to Judy. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
It's a pickup on 44 yards.
Bring this to the line.
For a Browns first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Well, they saw someone jump. They took their shot deep. Didn't get the connection, but they got the call. A free 5 yards coming with them. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down.
Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Go.
Watson working in the pistol. He brings it in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Took his shot at 6 that time, and that makes it 2nd and goal. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied, knocked away, incomplete.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
A screen to the running back. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone. Got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Dragon 60.
Desperation time here. And he has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Ewers throwing out of the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little drawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down. They'll stick with A-Chain. He's going to be stopped well shy of that 1st down marker. On a yard. That means 4th down coming up. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.
should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat, while you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then